Hello everyone and welcome to the Midjourney Experience YouTube channel. And today, I'm going to be showing you how to use your Midjourney-generated patterns on Adobe Illustrator. Let's get started. The first thing that we need to do is to create our patterns on Midjourney. So as you can see right here, I am using the Midjourney Alpha site. So the prompts go on this Imagine text box just right at the top of the website. And right now, I am in the mood for creating a wood texture pattern. So I want something masculine, dark, with high contrast, and a lot of texture and detail. So we use the prompt dark oak wood, flat lay, heavy grain, flat surface, and clean look. So let's just have that generate. And I want to note that for easier usage in Adobe Illustrator, I will be generating all these patterns in a 16:9 aspect ratio. So here are our wood textures. So let me see here. I actually like the first one better. Like there's a lot of detail and you can really see the grain. Now this time I want something more feminine. So let's go with pink and cream swirls with specks of gold, shiny, random pattern. Let's see. And there they are, checking them out now. So I like this first one. Let's see the others. Too realistic. I like this first one, but I need more detail. So let's remix it. It's strong. And then let's add the prompt -- weird 100 to add more quirks. So let's wait for that. And let's check it. Okay, this one's too dry. This one's too crazy. This one is perfect. So compared to the first one, this has more gold detail and just the right amount of swirls. So we're using this one. Okay, and let's go to our third pattern. This time, let's go more modern. So purple and green checkered print, flat lay, a gradient, symmetrical. So let's see what this gives us. Waiting. Let's look at our results. I like the texture in this one. This one is too boring. I like this. I like the last one. So let's use this for our third pattern. Right, now it's time to go to Illustrator. So right here, I already have prepared a text that we will be using for our first pattern, which is the wood grain. So I'm just being literal here. Let's just use wood grain. So what we need to do next is to put in the pattern that we made. So we just drag and drop it to Illustrator. So let me just resize it, do some video editing magic, resizing it because I made it too big. There you go. And then we right-click the pattern and click Arrange, Send to Back. And then we select our text and turn it into an object by clicking Object and Expand. So we click on OK, and we have to change it to the color white so that our clipping mask works. So I'm just adjusting it to fill up the space because why not? Creativity, right? And then select all, and then you go to the transparency tab and click on Make Mask. So as you can see here, the pattern that we made on Midjourney has ingrained itself into our text on Illustrator. So let's move on to our next design. This one, we're adding more elements. So Mother's Day is coming soon. So why don't we make something for our moms? So I want the text this time to be curved in a circle position. So to do that, we create a circle shape on Illustrator. And then we use the Type on a Path tool. Make sure to click in the center so it's balanced. And type away. So let's just type in something easy, something simple. Happy Mother's Day. There you go. And then we repeat the steps that we did for wood grain. We drag and drop our pattern and right-click, arrange, send to back, position it properly. And then we select our text again, and then object, expand to turn our text into a shape, make it white. And for you guys who are not familiar, you can either find the transparency tab or tool on the upper right hand side, or if you can't find it there, you click on the window tab and you should see the transparency option. Click it, it should show you this window. So I'm gonna add a little more stuff to this design to complete it. So I've prepared a simple graphic of a mom and a daughter. So I'm just adding a blue background to make the colors pop. And then let's just do some resizing magic, some video editing magic just to speed this up. So I would like to resize this to match our design, to make it look more cohesive, to make it look more as one, so that it looks good once we have this printed on a shirt, right? Let's just imagine that we're printing this on a shirt. Well, we did a little bit more adjustments here and there, and this is how it looks. So our last design is going to be a diary or a planner cover. I love journals. I don't write on them. I just like designing them, and I like gifting my friends or important people to me with journals with custom covers. I don't know why. It's my love language. So right now, I am creating a shape for our journal cover. And what I want to do here is I want to add like some sort of patches with our Midjourney generated pattern, kind of like a camouflage. So I am adding in here the shapes and just making sure that it's up to size, and then we have the edges cut. So we're speeding that up so that I won't bore you. So what we do here is we do the same process again. Note, make sure that the shape where you want the pattern to go to should be white, or else the clipping mask won't work. So what I'm doing here is that I am changing the fill to white, and then again, I am adding our pattern, and again, sending it to the back of the canvas, and I am just resizing it. There you go. And then fitting it to what I think is the best position. So if you can notice here, I actually am trying to marry the gradient into the patterns so that they look good. And since I have multiple shapes here, I make sure to select each pattern and Control G, or else the clipping mask won't work. Go to the transparency tab and click on Make Mask. So as you can see here, all shapes have the pattern now. I'm just adding a title here. I want to put in Dear Diary in, I think this is burgundy, because it complements the page well. And this is our last design. So I've added here mock-ups using the designs that we just made. And as you can see here, guys, we did this in a very short amount of time, but we were able to create really cohesive and good-looking designs that are ready to print. So I hope you learned something today, and I've shown you how useful Midjourney is in our design and printing process. Try out these tips and show us what you got. Happy Midjourneying! Bye-bye!